I'm here with Maureen Conklin from Nutrition Services at the district office, and we're here with our continuing segment of Simple Cooking.
Yep.
What do you have for us today, Maureen?
Okay, well today we're going to do a frittata.
Okay.
Nice and simple, an egg recipe that you can do for breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, however you want to do it. And this is going to be clean out the fridge eggs.
Excellent.
So we've already started here. We've got a dozen eggs in here, but we've taken 6 of the yolks out.
Okay.
So it's 12 egg whites, 6 yolks.
Good.
So we're lightening it up a little bit and kind of cutting back on the cholesterol. And then basically we just go through the fridge. What did we have for dinner last night? We had some green beans left over. So we're going to chop up some green beans and some leftover broccoli. Asparagus are great, spinach if you have them, anything. Also throw in a little bit of green onions. Onions are wonderful, we like those. And then we also want to season it up a little bit, and we can use something like a Mrs. Dash. It's low sodium. We're going to do a little mesquite seasoning in this one.
Okay.
It's a little barbecue seasoning in there. And again, you just want to be careful that you look at the ingredients, look at the sodium levels. So we don't want to add too much salt. So this, since this has sodium, we're not going to add any more on that.
Okay.
So then, once we get that all mixed up, we just do a quick, put it in a frying pan.
All right.
And we're going to start
ready to go.
right on the stove.
All right.
So go ahead and pour it right in.
All right.
Now we can also, as we're doing this, we can add other ingredients if we want. If you want to add meat, go ahead and put it all in. There. And just like you would an omelet, you want to kind of let it set up on the base.
Okay.
And takes a little bit and get that going. And what makes this is, you can do this as a great dinner. Add some bread, just like the recipe that we did a few segments ago.
Right,
and then we can do a little salad. Let's go ahead and just toss some vinaigrette onto our salad. This one I just did a real simple cumin vinaigrette, just olive oil, vinegar, a little bit of cumin, a little salt. And we just toss that together.
The frittata is kind of in the same egg family as maybe like a quiche or like an omelet, where it's an egg-based dish where you can really put whatever you want in it.
Exactly.
Which I think the great thing about that is it allows people to make it the way they want it, and they can put in the things that they like.
Right. So this one I did here, I did this with spinach, some broccoli, some green onions, and then I used a little Parmesan cheese. I personally like the Parmesan cheese because it's full of flavor, and you just need a little bit.
Right.
Now, if you like cheddar, go ahead and add some cheddar. You can do sausage, some ham, some bacon. Those are really, typical toppings to put in there.
Sure. If you're making like a breakfast style or brunch style frittata, that would suit.
Another really fun one that I've done in the past is smoked salmon with a little bit of cream cheese. Very wonderful. So you get that fishy flavor in there with a little bit of cream cheese, and then add some dill with it. It's wonderful. So we're starting to set up a little bit here. You can see it at the edges.
Right.
And then once you have a good base going, then you're just going to pop it in the oven, 450 degrees, or under the broiler, whichever one. Sometimes your oven doesn't have a broiler. Ours in the central kitchen doesn't have a broiler aspect to it. 450 for about 5 to 7 minutes until it all sets up.
That'll finish it off.
Yep. And then we have one here. And then you just cut it just like you would a pie.
Pizza, right? Or a pie, sure.
Yep. And this, again, a dozen eggs. It'll feed 6 people nicely. And you've got your protein. This is a nice vegetarian meal if you want to do vegetarian, or you can do meat. And then you just do a slice. Oh, didn't quite cut that all the way through. Got that? Thank you.
You're welcome.
You do that with a piece of bread and some salad. And there you go. You got yourself a great dinner.
Excellent.
Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, considering we just have a little bit of cooking left to do, I mean, that was something that you were able to kind of whip out in just a few minutes, and excellent.